this week, Close Up takes us to the easternmost city in Europe, which is Perm. Situated near the Ural Mountains, the city is one of Russia's largest industrial centers. From ballet to rocket engines, the city is known to be a jack of all trades and a master of many. Today, we find out just what makes up Perm's vibrant industry.
It's one of Russia's strongest industrial economies, operating in the air, on the land and deep underground. This mine in the town of Solikamsk in the north of the Perm region specialises in removing magnesium and potassium salts, which are turned into potash fertiliser that's used in farming around the world. And those doing the extraction feel at home in the bowels of the earth.
I don't know how a miner's work differs from other professions. I spent all my life here in the mine. It's the only thing I know. I'm used to it.
Well, here, just a little over 300 meters below the surface of the Earth, we can see the layers that build up the rock inside the mine. Now, the reason that these layers are all different colors is due to the fact that over 250 million years ago, right where I'm stood, there was a prehistoric ocean. Well, when that ocean dried up, the minerals that were present in the water were deposited into this beautiful rock formation that we see here with the red and the silver and the white, and that it creates this effect that we see in front of us.
Once out of the rock, it has to be taken up to the surface.
This truck dumps its load in this place. Down below there's a conveyor belt that transports it to the top. We ship thousands of tons a day.
Once above ground, the ore is sent to an on-site factory where, after a complex process of filtration and refinement, the finished product is shipped globally. When it comes to flying high, it's in aircraft engine production that Perm excels. It wasn't always that way, though. In the 90s, the Perm engine company suffered financial problems and changed owners several times. Now, the engines made here are used by airlines around the world, and also in Dmitry Medvedev's official plane.
It's a factor of how much trust and respect there is for our plant's production that the president chooses us.
A success in the skies, but when it comes to going beyond the stratosphere, we get to see some real fireworks. The Proton M factory has been the driving force that's blasted over 320 rockets into outer space. The factory in the city centre has been building rocket engines since the late 1950s, and the research done here into liquid propellant has led to the company becoming a market leader. And they're confident that the work they're doing now will one day result in manned missions to other planets.
The Angara rocket will be used to colonize planets in the solar system and the moon. We'll build settlements on other planets, like our science fiction writers envisioned. And our Angara rockets will help make it all a reality.
So whether it's deep under the ground or reaching for the stars, when it comes to industry in Perm, it's out of this world. Peter Oliver, RT, Perm.
And that brings us up to date here in RT, and time now for a business update with Charlotte.
Hello and welcome to the business programme.